Okay, so today we're going to work on phase one. And so if you go here to chapter one, irrigation introduction, we have the project instructions. So we'll open that. And so what I want you to do is download that Word doc and then just add to it. So I was talking to a farmer today from Pinal County. I was up in Maricopa and at a little irrigation conference that Dia El Sheikha put on. He does a great job of inviting all sorts of industry professionals who like sell irrigation systems, sell sensors, and so on. So they were all there today, like a representative of Camel Scientific and Lycor and all the names you've heard of. He's really good at recruiting people. But as normally with these conferences, it's mostly industry people instead of farmers. But I was sitting next to a farmer, and he was telling me about Pinal County. He said they haven't had any water since 2022 from the CAP system. He didn't think, and he specifically talked about San Carlos Irrigation District and the Hohokam Irrigation District. He knew all about them. And he said that they hadn't been getting water for quite a long time. Um, so that was one comment that he made that's helpful for our analysis.
So is it just groundwater?
So they're just pumping groundwater. That's what he said. And it's, well, he said that's under an active management area, but they're pumping 3 or 4 feet a year under the control of the active management area. But he made this really interesting comment. He said there's about 5. He's the pecan orchard on I-10 as you go north. He manages that. But he said they put in about 5,000 acres of solar around his property, and that just saves water for him. So another thing the solar does is it makes it feasible for the other farmers to have enough water. So their groundwater is not going down. And as you saw, Arizona Public Service, which probably puts in solar, they own a lot of sections, well, two sections to the east of the property we're interested in. So it could be that property is going to be fine. But I think for now, we should assume that they're getting 3 or 4 feet a year from groundwater. The picture of the canal shows it full, I think. I'm not sure. So that's a little bit confusing. He might not be right. And also the Hohokam Irrigation District looked like it was active. But maybe they just left the website up since 2022. I don't think anybody's posted anything there since 2000. I was looking at it. It looked like it kind of ended in 2022. So we might take a look at that site and just see. But the farmer I was talking to, he didn't think they were getting any water. But let's go to the content section and look for the project site description. And we'll download it. He also said that agriculture is doing very poorly right now. Like alfalfa has gone from $400 a ton to $200 a ton. Almost all the nut growers, the price is in the tank. I mean, it's terrible. Like he grows pecans, so it's not so bad, but like pistachios, almonds, they're really bad. In fact, I know my son used to work for some growers in California, and he's gone bankrupt. That family went bankrupt. They had like tens of thousands of acres of pistachios.
Why? Because of international trade or?
Well, that situation was because of there's a certain powerful man in California that if you cross him, you're in trouble. And so they crossed him. And so that didn't help. Also, they were highly leveraged, loans wise. And then loans went up and pistachio prices went down. So those two things happened at the same time and they weren't able to survive.
Why did they say that, agriculture in general? So relevant.
Well, one thing is farmers love to complain, no matter how good things are. But he's right. He's probably right. He grows nuts, so he knows all about nuts. And the so the price isn't so bad with pecans, but I know it's bad for pistachios and almonds. They're doing really badly. And then he said lettuce and broccoli and all those crops in Yuma are doing fine. But alfalfa is half the price it used to be. So everybody used to be putting in alfalfa to make money, even though it uses a lot of water. And now they aren't. Or it's not as profitable. But so anyway, the San Carlos irrigation district, that's I don't know if it's Native American or what, but they don't get their water from CAP. They get their water from the San Carlos reservoir or something. So they're fine. They have water, maybe not as much, but this Hohokam Irrigation District, where this property is that we're looking at, all their water comes from CAP, the Colorado Aqueduct, and he said it's empty, although it sure didn't look empty in the Google Earth images. And they're certainly farming. I mean, they have most of that farm is growing crops in the picture. I mean, you don't know when the picture was made, but you'd think it was within the last couple of years.
Google Earth, like, see what the most recent.
Yeah, I just looked at Google Earth. I mean, that's where I got those pictures. I just pulled them off Google Earth. So how recent do you think that is?
It'll tell you.
It usually says when it was updated in one of.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe look that up. Because you guys have to make a polygon anyway there. So, but I think what you could probably say is I think they'll keep getting 3 or 4 feet of water a year. So that'll be our water allocation for the property. The guy I was talking to didn't think cap water was ever going to come back to that area, to Pinal County. And he should know he's in Pinal County on the Pinal Irrigation District. So, he should know what's going on. Okay, well, while we're on that topic, why don't you guys make a polygon in Google Earth? We'll start with that. And what you want to look for is the corner of North Signal Peak Road and West Kleck Road. And then that's this section 15 right here. So here's North Signal Peak Road and West Kleck Road. And then this one over here, it looks like North something road. And west, it looks like Staley Road down here, something like that. Okay, I'll pause the video while you guys are doing that. Okay, so if you want to find the site, what you can do is put in the coordinates. So we'll go here, and then we'll go back to Google Earth, and we'll put the coordinates in here, search Google Earth. And these coordinates are from Google Earth, so it should have no problem with these coordinates. But we'll see. Maybe it doesn't like the and.
It doesn't like the and.
Okay, so we'll,
I entered the one like above the corner picture. So.
okay, I'm gonna get rid of latitude and longitude too. The words latitude and longitude.
So your picture is from March this year.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, March.
Okay, good. Well, that's good. That's only that's only several months ago. So that's what's happening now. And conceivably, that's happening without cap water. But that's something we should double check on. I don't know why. Did you guys put the coordinates in and it worked?
Yeah.
What? Maybe I should do that instead.
Yeah.
Okay, how about north signal? Is it peak or point? Peak, road, and Clet Road, Arizona.
Got it.
So are you on the?
Do you think it's not working?
I put the street.
Really? Because mine doesn't seem to be, my Wi-Fi doesn't seem to be working.
Well, also, mine auto-populated. When I started checking flags,
Maybe it's just too much for today.
but the Wi-Fi or the internet was really slow for me the first half of the day.
Oh, it could be that is the problem. Anyway, I'm gonna just go to the site. So here we are in Casa Grande. So use Casa Grande as your location and see how the I-10 curves like this right here. That's where the farm is. And we are just to the east of these guys. So we are here. Here's our farm. Did y'all find it? Okay, and then you can add a polygon.
When we're doing the polygon, should we like on the south side, should we move to now? Or like just the fields, you know what I mean? Or not bad enough.
I don't think it matters that much. Okay, I kind of lost my place here. Here we go. I think it's this. Let's see. I think this was part of it too.
What was the dark square above where you are?
Starting here.
Yeah, yeah, he started it.
I started up here. Yeah, is this 1 square mile to here?
Yeah, it is. What, yeah, it's a piece, I'm not sure, I think it's a little to your left.
No, that's half the way. See, it's 800.
It's the two.
It's all the way down to here. So it's 1,600 feet. That's 1,600 feet. And then you save it to your project. And what you have to do is make a project first, which I didn't do. So I'll have to sign in. Okay, and then I open up my projects. And they should be in Drive. They don't look like they're there. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is make a new project. And I think I lost my polygon, so I'll have to do it again.
Whatever. It is 1,000.
Oops, I went too far. I should have stopped here. So I'll exit and I'll start again. Okay, so I have my untitled polygon and I can edit it. I can give it a name. So we'll call it a 455 project location. And there it is. And you can also like change the color. You can make it thicker. You can give it a color like purple. And so what we'll do is we'll export it. So we'll copy the feature. And then I'm going to open Copilot. Oh, I'm in Google. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna Okay, so if you click find the feature in Bing and you click return, then it will give you the option for Copilot. Okay. And then we can paste the Google polygon object into it, hopefully. Probably would have been cleaner to go with Gemini since Google is Google Earth and Gemini are this all from Google, right? Yeah. Okay, there it is. Feature identified, 455 project location.
It basically spits out the same thing. Any of them seems like.
Yeah, probably. So you can go ahead and copy that into your report and just replace what I had in there. Yeah, so I went over here and I right clicked and I said copy feature.
Oh.
When you copied it into the data, did you give it an?
How do I get this chat?
I didn't do anything. I just put paste. Like, see, here's the feature in Google language. And then you just push this. Did you just have to be patient? You had to tell AI to find the feature?
So do you want us to just?
Oh, look. And I did it again, so it gave me like a different format for the answer. It's like, you didn't like the previous format? Okay, here's the table. Here's more info. And here's something, if you're working on a development proposal, land analysis, or mapping project, I can help you convert this to other formats like GeoJSON, calculate area, or even visualize it interactively. Let me know what you're aiming to do next.
So should we just copy and paste the whole thing that it gave us back?
Yeah, instead of that's what I did when I put it in the report. But if you do it again, then it'll give you a more interesting answer. A little more interesting. I don't know what GeoJSON is. Okay, it gives you GeoJSON, whatever that is. Does anybody know what GeoJSON is? Oh, right, of course. What is Oh yeah, right. It's just a 2D plot. Okay. Well, that was certainly exciting. So I think paste your own. I asked you to do your own Google picture. So copy your Google picture and paste it into the document also, like from here.
Part of the Marana, agriculture fund?
No, the Marana Agriculture Center would be way down here in Marana. So we're way up here. Here's Marana down here.
How find owners and.
Yeah, that's one of the things we'll do today. We'll find owners. So let's go to our Word doc. And let's first find the wells. I asked you to find a well, I think. So now we'll go to the site with the well registry. So that's here. And I gave you the address here. Okay, so go ahead and open up AZ Water Maps. And again, how did I find this place? This place? I said to Copilot, how do I find the locations of wells in Arizona? Oh, in Pinal County. Arizona Department of Water Resources. Here's a well record search portal. But that's where I am. I'm at Arizona Department of Water Resources. It says well record search, but I'm on a page called well registry. So here's Arizona. And then we look for that little place on the freeway. And we're in section 15.
Oh, gee.
And that's not it. Okay, I'm off by something. Oh, that's in Pinal County.
Sure, it's section.
Yeah, see, here's the freeway curve right here. And yeah, so the townships are every 6 miles, there's going to be a 15. So here's 15. So this is our property. So what I wanted you to do is just click on a well. And here it is. Here's the well register. Here's the information about the well. And it gives you the well details right here. And it gives you the construction. The depth is 500 feet. The water level is 215 feet. So that's one of the things I asked you to do is find the water level in the wells on the property. And so what you'll do is you say, whatever well you looked up, this 500501, so here it is right here, registration number. Casing diameter is 5 inches. It says plastic or PVC casing, which is interesting. And then status. It looks like it doesn't really say if it's capped here.
Wait, sorry, I missed the part, so I found 15, and what do you do after?
Oh, okay. So you double click on 500501. So I double clicked and I got this, well registry 55500501. And then I went down here to well details. So here's the well details. Oh, see, it's capped. So I think it's not being used. And this was a domestic well, which explains why it was only a 5-inch casing. You know, 5-inch diameter casing. Okay, and then under construction, here's the water level, 215 feet. I don't know if that means when it was constructed or now. So there might have been somebody living there before, but it doesn't look like there's a house there now. So maybe that's why that well's capped.
Yeah, it looks like there used to be residents there.
I think the water level on that, you know, well detailed, I think that's the water level when it was drilled, but some of them have more recent water levels.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
good. Okay.
And they're like, so if you're on the like well detail page, the general one. Or well,
I can't remember what I'm doing here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, the well details page. Yeah, for a different well. Which well are you looking at?
uh, 475.
Okay, I'll double click that one.
I think you have to do the numbers.
I was able to double click it.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, exit out of that guy. I lost my, oh, there, just click once.
Yeah.
And then if you
Help well details.
click like on the lower right, there's a graph.
Oh,
Bottom right.
this? No, not that, huh?
No, yeah, for general, like if you click on the well details,
Oh, okay.
and then on there, there's a little icon on the bottom right, there's three of them, one of them is like a graph and a,
Oh, yeah, view GWSI hydrograph.
yeah. It shows more recent,
Information.
maybe you have a pop-up blog or
Okay, so it just shows you a graph of what the water level is now.
yeah, if there are more recent. Longer.
And what is the water level now?
Well, not now, it's, the most recent one is like from 2013 probably.
That's good enough.
And it's 99 feet depth of water.
Oh, that's great. So it's come up, maybe. Okay, that's good. So maybe there's not a, so we can say there's not a problem with the water level in this specific area.
2015.
Yeah, but you know, the big problem in Pinal County was like back in the late 80s and 90s, they were going down to 400 feet in some parts of the county.
Yeah, I mean, so this is just like the time from the early 80s until, you know, 2014, you can see the water level from, you know, 180 feet below surface up to like 100.
Good. That might be because they put in the Hohokam district and they started delivering cap water instead of pumping well water. And now that all these people are putting in solar, there might not be a big stress on the water table.
How's solar?
Well, if you put a farm into solar, like a mile by a mile, that's people that aren't using water anymore. So everybody was using water, and now you put it into solar, and that's just all the more water for the people that aren't going to solar. Because there's a certain amount of groundwater recharge. And if 1 square mile is not pumping because it's solar, that's all the more water for the next 2 square miles around it. That's what that pecan farmer was telling me today. So they like seeing farms going to solar around them because it just means they have more water. I'd like to put solar panels in my backyard so my car was shaded.
See.
Although my neighbor hasn't been there in like 4 years when I park in their carport.
Okay.
No, the girl graduated and the people that own the house don't want to sell it, her parents.
Oh.
So it just sits there. It's one of the most beautiful houses in the neighborhood.
What house is it?
It's in really bad shape. The windows and the windows all need to be replaced. They're having the consequences of letting a house sit for 4 years.
They didn't drain the toilet tanks.
or stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But they have a contractor who goes by every 2 weeks and checks up and like probably flushes toilets and
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I was gone all summer and I had to put saran wrap over my toilet
yeah.
and that worked. Yeah, I was gone for 3 months and when I got back, there was still water in it. California and Washington. Okay, are we ready to move on?
So does section 15 cover our entire?
Yes, our polygon is section 15.
So what do we need to, like, we need to take a picture of the well page for like the 15, and then what information do we need to include?
Well, I did ask you to find the depth to groundwater, so you could just use this as a reference. Hopefully you can get that graph, this GWSI hydrograph. It'll show
A
you.
few of the wells have that.
Yeah.
I think that
But-
only a few of them are actually monitored.
This was capped in 2009.
Oh,
The well limit.
50051.
Oh, no, looking at.
So there's obviously some, so it would be good if you guys found which wells are active on the property, which are capped. So click each red dot. But now we can say that now we've answered one of the questions, which is the depth to groundwater is about 100 feet. So that was one of the questions for the project. Well, Brian said it was 99 feet. He looked at this hydrograph here.
60475.
Yeah, the well that we're supposed to do is what, 500, 501?
No, I didn't say you had to do any certain well. I just clicked on that one. And that's not even a good one because that was a domestic well, not an irrigation pumping well. This one has a 6-inch casing diameter. And it is also not an irrigation well. It says irrigated acres 0, or maybe it was capped. It has a steel casing, which is more typical for like an irrigation well. And I actually don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to wells. I know a little bit, enough to get myself in trouble, but I would never design my own well. Okay, so let's go back to the project. Okay, the next thing I asked you to do.
Oh. Can I just add on this particular well, you can even see how much is pumped per year up to the last year.
Oh, so it has been pumped. Where did you find that?
So the well is 604751.
Oh, 751.
It's a pretty big irrigation production well.
Oh yeah, let me go to that one. That might be more interesting. Oh, 604751.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
and go to like pump data, you can see acre feet pumped per year.
Is it under well details?
Yeah. And then one of the tabs is pump data, the last tab.
That looks not to work for me for some reason.
Are you on 604751?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm on 604760.
The wells are capped, I wouldn't do.
I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, but look,
604751.
yeah, I click on it. And then it brings up data for 604760.
Yeah, same thing for me.
Okay, now.
Well, I'm not even gonna try, but you found that. That's great.
Data. I think if you click on the number instead of the red dot.
Yeah, I had to click on the number.
Oh, yeah, they were very careful to say that the red dot does not represent the well location. Oh, here I got it. Okay, then well details. Oh, and now I've got this hydrograph. So they've been keeping, see, it was way down here in the 80s. Then they started putting in cap water and it recovered, I think.
About like 100 feet.
Yeah,
A lot.
a lot. And then it's been maintaining steady for the last 25 years. 20. And then pump data. Oh, this is great. 960 acre feet. So that means it irrigates about 200 acres, you know, because they put on about 5 acre feet per year, maybe 150 acres. Very interesting. And another interesting thing here is grandfathered groundwater rights. So that means, especially with the AMA, you only have groundwater rights if you had a farm there before they established the AMA in 1970. If you didn't have a farm, it was just bare ground, you would not have the right to put a farm in and pump water.
This well was built in 1940, so I'll move why they have a grandfather.
Right, grandfather was there.
Lonesome Valley Farms.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now we're going to parcels, right? And so parcels are at the same site, right? How did you get the yellow to come up?
Yellow.
Yeah. Or maybe that's on USGS. Let me see. Yeah, here's the parcels. Location of, no, it's ADWR parcels. Yeah, map layers parcels. Okay, so we want to go back to here. We go click here on map layers and click parcels. And here's our parcels. Okay, and then you can click in a parcel and it'll tell you who owns it. But it's not working for me right at the moment. I think I also asked you to replace the parcels page. I can't remember. Maybe not.
It just says replace one of the pictures in the materials from the instructor with your own picture. It was expensive.
Oh, just paste 3 things.
It says just and replace one of the pictures.
That's all? Thought it was
well,
3.
it's gotta be or okay, one from Earth, one from ADWR, and one from USGS.
Yeah, so this is ADWR with the wells and the parcels. So you do need to copy one of these. I guess it doesn't say which one. But I'm trying to find the parcel names here.
If you, yeah, do that.
Oh, go down here.
Well,
I remember it was really easy before. You just clicked on this yellow line and then it would show you the parcel name, the owner.
yeah, it is. Clicking on one of the parcels and then, clicking on one of those bottom arrows on the bottom left of the little window.
I clicked on the lower right that says 1 of 4. Of the pop-up,
This?
yeah. The
Oh.
lower right says 1 of 4,
Oh, 1 of 4. You click there?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Lonesome Valley Farms Partnership, limited partnership. So they own a couple of these, I noticed. And so I think what I asked you to do is make a table with the fields and say who owns them and number the fields. So if we do I don't know if we can get satellite view on here, but you know what's here. You know there's one field up here, one field here from the Google Earth. So I just wanted you to make a picture of the fields and then say who owns them. Okay? Everybody understand how to do that? Great. Okay, so I'll pause while you guys are doing that. Okay, and then here's the main canal. So here's the bottom, the southern part of our property. And here's the main canal along down there. And I had a hard time finding that, but so I asked Google Earth or AI, how do I find it? And they said to go to this nationalmap.gov viewer. So go ahead and paste that into your, so copy, and we'll go here. So this is USGS. So here we are in USGS, and we'll go to our farm here. And I think we're right here, east of Casa Grande. Here's West Cluck Road and North Signal Peak Road. So here's our property. Okay, and then we have to ask it for canals. And I forget how to do that. So whoever figures out how to find this image with the canal on it, let me know. Here's the layers. There's something about hydrology, I think. Let's see if it's this one. What you can do is click the eye, and then it'll open up that. We're looking for the canal down here on this Casa Bonita Road. I think it's like watershed boundaries. No?
For the ag data,
Oh yeah, you can go way down here. Where did you find the ag data?
it's the little map plus sign on the right side. It's like,
Here?
yeah,
Oh, add data. Wow, look at this. Everything you always wanted to know. There's so much. Okay, well, maybe somebody could find it. It's about time to go, so I think we'll leave that for Wednesday, next Wednesday, because we don't have class on Monday. So if anybody finds the canal, email me and I'll let the class know which layer the canal is.
And then next week we'll start the project too.
Well, the project is due Wednesday at midnight. So I think what we'll do is we'll wrap up if we have to, and then we'll start project two. If anybody has any questions, we'll wrap it up. I think we've answered most of the questions.